I was brought up in the country, and my favourite thing was going out in the wild parts. You know, you'd have the farmers' fields, you know, but I would mean mainly off to the woods and all the rest of it. And the wildness, yeah, it certainly attracts nature. The more wild you let it go, then the more nature you will attract. Simple as. Well, the wildlife ranges from leopard slug on the ground to red kites flying overhead. You know, you've got everything in between.
We're into photography here and everything else, so you don't have to go far from your subject, do you? Anything that flies or creeps or crawls is here, you know, from mice, foxes, squirrels.
Minor bees that live over the under the sandy soil over there. Because the soil is so sandy here, that's the ground that they like to live in. They burrow in the winter to stay underground and keep warm, and then come out in the spring, and then all the ivy, they feed on the flowers.
I think it's just the diversity of insects and birds that you have in such an inner city setting. It's quite quiet now, but we're a few metres away from the fire station, so you know there's lots of traffic going around, and you just think, just in this little spot, it's just a little haven of nature, and it is lovely.
Water features, they attract birds, obviously. They come down for the drink and all the rest of it, bathing. And then you get all the insects hovering on the edge of the water, you know, dragonflies, wasps, bees, you know, they all have to drink.
The front is different to the back. That's, you know, we've got the big cedar tree at the front. That's like an ecosystem of its own. It's a bit more cultivated, but you know, this year we had some rapeseed came up. Don't know where they came from. And various other grasses shoot up, and you think, well, you know, no one planted that, it just shoots up, you know.
I think this could be a template for our other schemes. I think it would work well with climate change issues. We're currently in a heat wave. You know, everybody really wants to kind of get on board and do what they can. And I think having those green spaces around our schemes, it's a real opportunity.